Hello, and welcome back to DemonCrawl with Brian. Last time we started out this quest hanging on by our fingernails for dear life. All of a sudden we have a bunch of good items. We're still at 1 of 5 life, but we have in our inventory now the Rosary. If you're missing more than half your lives when you complete a stage, restore your life to max. So if I can get through one more stage with all this armor, I should be in great shape. So let's see if we can do it. Unfortunately, cannot generate mana from cells. Ooh. And a lot of my things need recharging, so that's not great. But I guess it's where we're headed. Let's see what we can manage to do. New paint! Alright. Tell me about paint. Common paint, letting off steam. I'm not sure what paint is. We got some. I have something I can activate that will reveal monsters when I collect coins, and I think I want to do that. Let's activate it at the right time, though. For 100 turns, collecting a coin flags a random monster instead of lining your wallet. Random monster. So let's try to get all the easy monsters I can find before picking up the coins, and then we'll activate the Pennywise and have it flag a bunch of extra monsters for us. Also, I should just go ahead and pick up the heart, I'm pretty sure. I'm still below half my life, which is kind of one of my goals, so that I can get out of this stage and activate the Rosary. Alright, but let's just do all the easy things that we can do to start off this level. And then we'll have the penny thingy kick in. And hopefully do some really amazing stuff for us. And then if I can get through this level, I'll be feeling really good about the final 2 levels. Whether or not those feelings are misplaced is something else altogether. Also, there's a bunch of mercenaries that I could be selling mana. That's just a priest, that's a priest, that's a priest. There's a nomad selling legendary items. I don't have enough money for them, though. I should probably grab this mercenary, though, for 2 coins. I think that's probably worth it. I should have done that at the beginning. Live and learn. There's a 0 up here. Oh, I forgot about the rabbit's foot that I still have kicking in. That's pretty amazing. Is there anywhere else easy to go after some things with absolute certainty? Yes. Maybe. Yeah. Alright, so that has to be. Here we're opening up some more. Great. The rabbit is doing work. Go Gadget Rabbit's foot. Exactly one of these means it will also apply to that, so this one has to be open. Exactly one of these means it'll also be touching this, so this one has to be open. Exactly one of these. But this guy's a 3. One's here, so this one has to be a bad guy. And that guy has to be a bad guy, which means I can open this. Which means I can mark this. Okay, that got a lot of information right there. Oh, and the boomerang's back. Despite the thing that said it wasn't generating mana from opening cells, but I guess it generates mana from something else. I'm not exactly sure how the mana regen works. Do I have the opal? Yes. Let's use it for extra mana regen. Let's put it on a 4. There's a 5 here, and I think I can do that. Alright, so that'll help regenerate mana, I think. If I understand how that works. Which I might not understand. And I think it's going to be time to activate our penny things. Let's do it. So, for 100 turns, collecting a coin flags a random monster instead of lining your wallet. I don't care about the money. Flag a monster. And I guess it's flagging monsters up here that I can't really see because they're off screen. It says random, but... let's just collect all the coins. Yeah, I saw one of them get flagged over there. I wonder if it applies to diamonds as well? Nope, the diamonds still go into my purse. That's fine. Okay, but we did flag some monsters correctly, and that has opened up another section of the puzzle over here that I can start working on. So let's take advantage of that. And then what else can I do? Oh boy. Do I have any other spells and things I could activate? Just the thing about duration of status effects, which... Like, is the boomerang redoing, like, a status effect? Let's actually try activating this. Yes, it is. Cool. Alright, so it means some of those things are going to recharge faster. And I just realized that there's a bunch that I can open up over here. Go, go, Gadget Mercenary! Yeah! Killing guys. Even if it's a guy that I already knew was there. I'm still happy for him. Because it feels like he's doing work. Keep doing work, little guy. Super dude. That has to be there, and we'll find out about that in the corner, hopefully if the mercenary walks into there. Okay, I might be in a little bit of trouble here. Let's look around carefully. Let's try to apply reasoning. We got a 1 and 3 down there. We've got some 1 and 3s over here. We got some 1 and... There's a 1 and 4 right there. 2 out of 4 there. 1 and 3 there. Okay, exactly one of these two has to be. Which means for this two, we got this and this, so this has to be open. Then we can apply the same logic here. Exactly one of these two has to be, which means this has to be open. And neither of those really earned me a whole lot. Ah, no, it's 2 out of these 3. But with 2 out of these 3, even if they were packed in tightly over to the left, one of them would still be touching the 2, which means this one has to be open. And it has a 5, so 4 of these have to be active. And from the 4, 3 of these 4 are active. And furthermore, okay, here we go. 1 of these 2 are active. So for the 4, both of these have to be active. Contain monsters. I'm saying active for some reason. It's not typically a term that I use. Alright, we got a little bit of information there, but not enough to break open the puzzle. Aha! Here we go. That's something I can do. Got a 1 in 4 chance over there. Is there anywhere else I can apply reasoning for a certain outcome? There's a 1 in 5 chance over next to this 1 over here. Mercenary's not moving around. I have nothing fully charged that I can activate. Is there anybody I can talk to? I can activate your mastery's ultimate ability for 10 coins. Clean all hidden cells nearby. Yes, let's do this. Didn't realize he was here. Okay, look at this. All of a sudden there's a 0 down here, for example. And a heart! I actually don't want that heart. What I want is this, which just revealed the monster. Okay, so I gleaned a bunch of new numbers. And there's a 1 right here, and I already see this, so that means these are all open. Boomerang came back. Let's use the boomerang. Great, here's a treasure chest. I'm willing to take it. Some coins will become ancient coins. Fantastic. More money's always good. This apparently is a bad guy. That is as well. Here is a 6. 5 of them are marked, therefore that one is a bad guy, which means we can open up a bit of this. We can open up a ton of this. Some good things are happening. Alright, 1 of these, 3 of these means this one has to be. Exactly 1 of these means that this one has to be open from the 2. With these numbers, can I reason anything out? I don't think so right there. Gonna not touch the heart yet because I want to activate the rosary at the end of this level, I think. I am remembering that correctly, right? Yes. More than half your lives when you complete a stage, restore your life to max. So I prefer for that to kick in and get all the way back up to max at the end of this stage. Alright, so exactly one of those two, etc. Okay, exactly one of those two means that given this 3, these two both have to be open. Mercenary's doing work. That's good. One of these 7, so if I have to make a guess, that's a good place to do it later on. But I'm not sure that we're there yet. One of these 2 means this one has to be, so that opens up a ton of information. There we go. Good things are happening, good things are happening. Oh man, I'm using a lot of brain power to do this though. I can feel my mind melting. Okay, exactly one of these 2. But this 3 is going to have one here, one of these, so this one's got to be. And so there's a low density of things over here as well, but still not enough information to know for certain. Down here some things happened though. We must have had a reveal from the rabbit's foot or something. So there's a few more monsters marked. I'd really appreciate it if this guy would go to the left and solve that corner for me. I could buy a legendary item. Let's do it. Oh, you can only hold one at a time though, I forgot, and so I just lost the rabbit's foot. Or replaced something. I forgot about the fact that you can only hold one legendary item at a time. So I think I just kind of spent my coins for nothing. But that's okay. It's the first time we've had a chance to interact with multiple legendaries. Okay, what are we doing over here? We are fumbling about in the darkness. Yeah, I don't see stuff I can reason out for certain right now. And I don't have anything that I can explicitly activate right now. So, we've got a couple of 1 and 7s, and I have a ton of defense. What's the power level on this one? Power 3 to 7. I'm pretty sure my defense would save us if I do accidentally click on a monster. But there are 7 cells here around this one. Let's try this one. Alright. We're still alive. One of these 4, but still just one of these 6. Also one of these 5. Let's try this one. This one would help me a ton, actually. Okay. It did help me a ton, because now I can open up this. And this guy did work over here. Great. So we solved that corner. Okay, so my mercenary just gave me a get-out-of-jail-free card over there, basically. And now from this one, I know that these are all open. Okay, great. Okay, things are happening. We took a guess with odds in our favor, and it's turning things around. Let me make sure... Oh, there's more of the puzzle over here. I was not at the edge. My viewport had not scrolled all the way over. And I might have made some bad decisions there, because there might have been more over here that I could have done without taking any chances that I didn't realize previously. Here's a coin that might still reveal monster. No, it's back to just lining my pockets with money once again. Also acceptable. We're still not taking the heart until the end. Somehow I failed to mark that, and where is the portion of the puzzle we haven't finished? It's up here. Alright, so we have various 50-50s. Do I have anything charged right now? The boomerang. Save me, boomerang. Alright, I revealed a 4 over here, which actually helped. Good job, boomerang. Doing work. Alright, rabbit's foot is still kicking in. That is also good. Okay, exactly one of these two would cover the last of these 3, so this one is open. Exactly one of those two doesn't tell me a lot of information, but it has to be both of these. And those. Great. Okay, here we go. Things are happening. Go, go, Gadget Brian! We finished the level! We are gonna not click on the heart and get all of our life back, I believe. Yes! Love from above. The rosary kicked in. We're back up to 5 out of 5. We have 2+10 defense fortifications. And we still have a legendary in our box. We have a chance to buy some more items, although with 10 money, I probably won't be able to. I could buy a Molotov, sure. Let's buy it. And now let's go into the last stage. Okay. We're gonna do things here. Here goes nothing. Do I have anything that's already ready to go? There's the Molotov. Reveal and apply burning to random hidden cells until it lands on one without a monster. Until it lands on one without a monster. So you want it when it's high monster density, so I want to save this until it's later. And nothing else is charged up yet, but things will begin to charge. Let's look around and see if any zeros came from our initial spying. And there is a 0. This guy wants food. We don't need to talk to him right now. We've got some hearts in reserve. We have some coins, which I actually probably should just leave, because I might be able to do things with the coins later on that I can't do right now, because there aren't going to be any more shops that we need to save for, since this is the final stage. Rabbit's foot's kicking in. Great. Music is a little bit over the top. I think we've been on this level possibly once before, and I screwed it up at the very end, and so I'm going to endeavor not to do that this time around. Because that's what I do. I endeavor. They call me the Endeavorer. Alright, he could get rid of whatevers, but we don't have any. Oh man, the coloring of this level is also kind of hard on the eyes. I think I might have talked about that in a previous episode, that it feels like they're using the visuals to make the game more difficult to play. Which, like darkness mechanics in many video games, I'm not especially fond of. I think other people also are not particularly fond of them. Making the game discernible but visually difficult is kind of a dubious game design choice in my opinion. But most games seem to do it. Alright, that is safe. That is safe. And we can reason through a bit over here. Alright, very nice. Here's a treasure chest. I'm willing to take the risk because we do have a priest on the battlefield. Brotherhood Crest. Mercenaries are more common. Before hiring, you may right-click a mercenary to relocate him to a random cell for 1 coin. Neat. Okay, so were there any mercenaries available already? I think there was just a priest so far. Yeah, but maybe there'll be some more mercenaries coming up. And yeah, we might actually be able to move him to a useful portion of the puzzle. Like, I like the sound of that. Alright. Rabbit's foot still doing its work. And yeah, puzzle is still puzzling, but not too puzzling. It's just the right amount of puzzling. I'm speaking words. That's all I can say about my commentary right now. The words are coming out of my mouth. Whether or not they're good words, they're great words. They're the best words. Go with God. Alright, that's just another priest. Okay, but we got that whole corner solved. Pretty pleased with how this is going so far. And yeah, I have to remember, I still have a lot of defense. Do I have any other things that have activated? Yes, Sundrop. Let's use it. Reveal some monsters. Great. Found some monsters. I could also do that. I've got the boomerang, too. I need to pay attention. And burn all visible monsters. Yes, let's do it. Alright, let's apply the various things that I have. They could potentially make the game easier. Because I deserve it. Okay. So we applied some burning to some monsters, and eventually I'm going to apply that other thing that I forgot what it was, but I have one other thing I can activate that I was going to be saving for more desperate times. These have to be monsters. Alright, we might be getting into those desperate times here shortly, though. Exactly one of those, exactly one of those, exactly one of those. Aha, okay, so exactly one of these, which means it's going to be done with this 3, so this one has to be open. Which means it's exactly one of these, which means one of these 3 that's still not enough to reason about. Okay, so what was the other thing I could activate? Yeah, let's do this. Molotov. Kablam. Burnt 1 cell. And apparently immediately hit a monster over there. 2 of these 3. And I have nothing else that's currently activatable. Alright, so we might end up taking some damage here. We do have a bunch of armor. Oh, hold on. 3? There's a 3 here. I can't click on it, but this cell is actually open. And now I know that there's exactly one of these 2, which covers this 3, so both of these cells are open. Alright. That was a little bit of information anyway. Exactly one of these 2 with this 3 means that this one has to be a monster. Don't have enough information to reason that out. Aha! Ha 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 ha. Alright, things are happening. 2 of these 3. 2 of these 3. Can't reason it out there. I think we might have reached that point where I'm going to need to make a calculated guess. I've got a 1 in 8 over here, so obviously that's fantastic odds. And I think it is the best thing that I can do right now. Just double checking my items. So let's check their 1 in 8. And let's try to go towards some other numbers. So there's 1 in 4 out of those. There's still 1 in 7 out of all of these. Let's try another one over here. That's what I thought would happen. Okay, great. What do we have here? Swing and a miss. Overgrowth. Spawn a hungry plant every 3 turns. You must spend 10 coins to feed the hungry plant. Okay, so that's an omen. I'm going to get rid of that omen. I could do it for 18 coins right here. Great. Okay. So I've been freed of that sin. Hooray for priests. They're doing good work for me here. And my rabbit's foot just kicked in, and it's doing work for me. All the work is being done. Alright, some of the work is being done. There is still work that I need to do. There's still 32 monsters left, oh my goodness. Have any of my things recharged? Not yet. Hurry up, mana. I need you. I see 50-50s all around there. We have 3 of these 4, so that's a 50-50. That's 50-50. Here's a 1 in 5, so there's some good odds. Here's a 2 out of 8, which is a 1 in 4. I think this 1 in 5 is currently my best odds thing. And we know that this is 50-50, which means that these 4, and we know that this is 50-50. So actually these 3 are really good odds of not being monsters. And so if each of those were 50-50, then it's still very unlikely that these are, which means it's somewhat more likely that these are, so I think these two are still the ones to go after. Darn it. Okay. So I broke some armor, but did open up a bunch of cells in the process, and so I might be able to recover from that pretty well. Yeah, because now I can open up all this. I will take the treasure. Flag 20% of monsters when you begin a stage. Well, it's a little late for that because there's no stage beginnings anymore. Oh, and it's a legendary that just replaced my rabbit's foot? Ah, rude. That did not occur to me as a potential side effect of opening a treasure chest. I lost my best legendary because it got replaced. Well, that's very sad. Alright, that actually could be an extreme detriment. That's going to make me unhappy. Okay, that was a 0. Those have to be bad guys. That has to be a bad guy, so that opens up this. Boomerang is returned. Yes, Boomerang. Actually, before I use you, Boomerang, these two are clearly marked already. Let me wait to use the Boomerang until I'm desperate again, because I think it's come down to that. Waiting until the last moment. 50-50. If there's exactly one of these, then this one has to be a bad guy. And I have some information here. We know about those 50-50s. Okay, time to use the Boomerang, I think. Wait, nope, hold on. There's still more puzzle over here. Is there anything else I can do usefully over here? We have some good odds, but I think I'm ready to use the Boomerang. Alright, and it actually opened up a ton over here, including a mercenary. Give me 3 coins and I'll fight for you. And I have the option of right-clicking on him to move him somewhere else, which I think I'll do. Let me make sure I have the coins first. So I'm going to right-click on him to move him somewhere random. Which was not very good, so I think I'll do that again. Alright, where did he move to this time? Cool, he's at a good spot. He can help open this up for me. So let me give him coins to fight for me, and hope that he walks up into that. And in the meantime, let's go see what other portions of the puzzle I can now solve. He walked downwards. That's not very good. Please walk upwards, guy. I know you go random, but be the good random. Be the RNG that we want, that we all aspire to be. Alright, he is not going in the correct direction, so that's sad. But maybe he'll change his mind at some point here. We can always hope. Yeah, he has a chance to go back up there now. Come on, guy, you can do it. I have faith in you. Alright, so we got a 50-50 over there. We got a 1 and 3 over here. There are 5 monsters remaining. Do I have any other activatable thingies? Not yet. I do have hearts available to me, and I do still have enough defense that I should be able to survive a hit. So, 50-50 here. 50-50 here. So at least 2 of the monsters are there. Possibly could fit more monsters in there. 50-50 here. There's a 3rd monster. One of the monsters has to be over here, so we kind of like know where at least 4 of the monsters have to be. And honestly, these 1 and 3... Oh, wait, hold on. 2. Can't be here. 3. It's got to be here. There we go. Great, 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 great. Alright, so we marked all of those. So now there's only 3 monsters remaining. One of them has to be in here. One of them has to be in here. Which means one of them has to be in here. Is that correct? Let's make sure we've seen the entire rest of the puzzle. And what does this guy do if I... He'll restore 4 lives. Okay. So I could get hearts if I need it by feeding him all of my items. But I don't think I actually need to do that. I think we could just take one of these 50-50s and play out the rest of this. So let's take a risk. We're still alive. And now hopefully we have enough information. No, and the mercenary still didn't help either. So, how many items do I have? I own 8 items. I don't need to hold any of them right now. And this guy would give me 4 lives, or I could take 2 hearts. Yeah, I think I should feed him the items. There we go. I'm back up to 5 out of 5. And so now hopefully I could survive a hit. We got a couple of 50-50s. Alright, I survived the hit. That's the important thing. Out of my way. We're not done. What did I miss? Oh no, I've marked an extra monster? Or have I not cleared a square? I've been in this position before. Let's, just in case I screw anything up, let's go ahead and eat the hearts. I'm already at max life, okay. Let me look around on my own for a moment and find the square I'm missing. Aha, right here. There's the square I was missing. Hooray! We finished. I don't think the amount of coins that I have at the end matters, and so I think I can just go ahead and say finish. Stage clear. And be happy that we leveled up. And more importantly, be happy that we completed the quest around the bend on normal. Final score, 1308. Now who's the dorky lord supposed to eat? Not me. I did not get eaten today. And Badge of Honor is a new legendary we might find. 15 cells, reduce the monster count of all other stages by 1. Pretty cool. And a new quest is available in the token shop. Neat. Alright, let's take a look at some of the new things we just revealed in the codex. We got this guy where we can move mercenaries before hiring them. That was awesome. Gospel priests are more common. Took advantage of that to get rid of some omens. Rosary got me back up to max life. There are many things that we got during this quest that ended up being instrumental in the end. Pennywise, we flagged random monsters. That probably helped me. Golden chess piece was pretty awesome, and definitely saved me from dying at one point when I took some damage. The jack-o'-lantern, which I didn't take advantage of, and was how I found out that the plants eat random items. This one I'm not sure that I used well for the etherealness. Tesla coil, this one I also didn't use well. Yeah, there's a good chance in a 5x5 area that there's going to be a 0 somewhere in there. So you need to be a little bit more particular about choosing where to spend the Tesla coil than I actually did during this run. Overgrowth, right, all the hungry plants. And the Badge of Honor that we just learned about in terms of legendaries. Okay. So, that was good progress, and I guess in terms of quests, now Quest 5 is unlocked, I suppose. So if I go into the token shop, Quest 5. Boom. I'll spend a token. The story must go on, that's right. And furthermore, now I can finally unlock Spy 3. Which I think I want to do. Is it not unlocked? Unlock 3 by gleaning 100 or more cells in a single stage, in normal or above. So it's not unlocked yet. Got it. So I have to glean more cells in a single stage in order to unlock this, and then I would have enough tokens to purchase it. Well, darn. That was the thing I was saving up to purchase, not realizing that it was still not yet unlocked. Gain a favor slot. Favorite items can be set to appear more or less often than normal. And does that just stay around forever? Let's try this out. Well, we're at the end of an episode. Maybe I'll save the tokens, and then when I start the next episode, I'll decide exactly what I want to do. So I'll think about it offline. I am recording these ahead of time, and so I can't take immediate feedback in terms of advice on things to do, but I am still slowly learning from comments that people have made on previous videos. So if you've seen me do something frustrating, don't worry, eventually I'm going to figure it out. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with some more DemonCrawl. For now, bye-bye.